happy to be part of it. You know, remember what we were discussing?
Some of it could be right adjacent to Public Works at this point, especially by the forest preserve there. So if we get some plantings, sure, a couple of the guys would be more than happy to, kind of cultivate it and nurture it and bring the monarch. And so we'll just touch base with Linda to get the plants and the seedlings and or from one of the ladies back here, and we'll go from there.
And I'd like to see our environmental committee take a leading role in this as well. I think that, that would be critical. Yes.
Well, I know Kingswood is private, but ways started a little bit, but I was basically bringing in the baby caterpillars to the school, and they talk about science. If the school's gonna have a patch on all their classrooms, to do the whole like a rain garden at the property. It's spring. Go into our. We get this going at all of our parks.
The parks, Alderman MacGyver, excuse me, Sylvia MacGyver's on the park board, so she could bring that message there as well. So we'll reach out and, we'll see.
Labeled, make it educated. All the parks.
Sure, we could even have schools participate wherever we decide to plant them. And again, I don't know what opportunities there are, but we'll take a look at it. Got it. Okay.
Lots to learn.
Alderman Klisteck.
Dan, there's a big plot of land on Nantucket that's full of grass that could use some milkweed potentially.
Those residents there did not want to take part in any type of natural native landscaping.
I can ask maybe again.
All right.
Look at the park.
South Grove, just take a tour in July and they'll be in love.
Well, the city is going to be is going out for RFP over adjacent to the high school, just immediately east of Elm and just south of 74. That piece of property there is basically a detention area. So our goal is to mitigate it and make it a native parcel. So there'll be plenty of opportunity for lots of different plants and see what schools can get involved and so on and so forth.
Once they're their own thing. So
Right.
ideally, it's less cutting, less spraying, less chemicals, less weeds. Plant more, weed less.
That's
I mean,
that's
the
what our
natives will come
goal,
back here.
right? That's what our goal was, to eliminate fertilization from that area and provide more native plants. And again, the hardest part is getting them established. Usually takes anywhere from 3 to 5 years, is my understanding, depending on what you're trying to get.
On the corner of S 91st sign, not Mo's sign. And,
Since our children, our staff, we're planning for the milkweed, which is amazing. We're planting natives with educational and supportive of our land, but we also have to think about our environment.
I totally agree. I think it'd be a great project for the Park District. Okay, let's move on. I got a couple more items real quickly. Those of you on the council, the elected officials, you probably received an invitation from the Darien Lions Club today, electronic application for the July 4th parade. I think Lion Bill Christensen is heading that parade, and he's going to ask for you to complete that and have that sent back to him by June 23rd. And it's pretty easy to fill out. If you're going to be in the parade, please fill that out and get that back to him as soon as possible. And just one other thing, about a week or so ago, we sent out this flyer on social media called Darien Spring Fling. We have all these businesses that are in.
I just have one announcement. City offices will be closed on Monday, May 31st, in observance of Memorial Day.
Thank you. City administrators.
No report tonight, Mayor. Thank you.
Department head information questions for Dan and for the chief. The treasurer's report. Mike, there's 2 warrants tonight.
Thank you, Mayor. First time requesting council's approval of warrant number 2021-26 in the amount of $451,054.87 from the listed funds. Payroll for the period ended May the 6th, the amount of $288,307.05 for a total to be approved of $739,361.92.
Motion to approve. Alderman Belzak, seconded by Alderwoman Sullivan. Any questions or comments? None, the roll.
Belzak,
Aye.
Sullivan,
Aye.
Vaughn,
Aye.
Kenny,
Aye.
Gustafson,
Aye.
Clistic,
Aye.
6 ayes, 1 absent.
The warrant's been approved. Next one, Mike, 21-22.
Next warrant is warrant number 21-2202 in the amount of $945,226.65 from the listed funds.
Motion to approve. Alderman Vaughn, seconded by Alderman Belzak. Again, any questions? Comments? None, the roll.
Vaughn,
Aye.
Belzak,
Aye.
Clistic,
Aye.
Gustafson,
Aye.
Kenny,
Aye.
Sullivan,
Aye.
6 ayes and 1 absent.
That warrant's been approved. Anything else, Michael?
Two quick things. Number one, you should have all received a solicitation from our auditing firm, just to please respond to that so they don't have to send out second and third requests at your convenience. And lastly, if we can direct Administrator Vanna as working in toward next year's budget, if he can work, since the position of mayor is so popular, if we could work that in, we might be able to rebate some real estate taxes next year.
I knew that was coming, Mike.
Sooner or later.
Standing committee reports. Do any of the aldermen have reports for the council? Alderman Kenny?
Good evening. Thank you, Mr. Mayor. This evening, the Police Committee approved the minutes for the July 2020 meeting. Our next Police Committee meeting will be held on Monday, June 21st, 2021 at 6 p.m. across the street in the police training room.
Thank you. Alderman Belzak?
Yes, the next Municipal Services Committee meeting is scheduled for next Monday, May 24 at 7 p.m. in council chambers.
Thank you. Alderwoman Sullivan?
The next Administrative Finance Committee meeting will be held on Monday, June 7th at 6 p.m. in the conference room upstairs in the City Hall. And the next Economic Development Committee meeting is on Thursday, June 3rd at 7 p.m. in council chambers.
Thank you.
Just for clarification, Mayor, that was July 20th, 2020.
Okay, thank you. Questions and comments, agenda related? I believe there's only Mrs. Pecknick in the audience. I don't think she has any questions regarding our agenda, unless you do.
I have one question.
Sure. Come on forward, Alana.
My name is Alita Pecknick. Do I need my address? No. I just have one question for the chief. I've been reading about the catalytic converter problem, and I know that Downers Grove has had more problems than Darien, and I was wondering, what is the update on that, and how is how are you doing anything proactive to avoid that? It seems like cars that are left in driveways, during the night, they just come and snip it out and it's gone. So I'm wondering if that's become a problem in Darien, and if so.
We have not seen that as an increase, and it's pretty simple. You can have a battery-operated sawzall cutting the front part of the muffler off and the back side of the catalytic converter off, and you're gone. And catalytic converters have some very expensive parts in them. The metals in them are expensive, so that's why they're being stolen. And it's getting quite popular. So far, no big problems here.
Okay. And why are they so expensive to replace?
They're very expensive parts. They used to have, I can't remember what the metal was in them. I want to say platinum, but I don't think that's right.
Yeah, it's like a fine, like chromium, different nickel,
Right.
different expensive stuff.
Very
So it's like, why is
expensive.
gold expensive, right?
Accepting a proposal for the IT equipment and labor required for the new phone system in an amount not to exceed $23,400. Item C, consideration of a motion to approve a resolution authorizing the city administrator to approve a contract with the lowest cost streetlight electric provider for a bid conducted by NIMEC on June 8th, 2021. Motion to approve the
Community, along with lots of other private high schools and our junior highs, and just wishing all our graduates
in a very respectful manner. Today, when I came into City Hall, I gave him a call, and we had a wonderful conversation. He, after correcting some